Frank Zappa? Sure. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Big shout out to Rocha. Thank you so much for the coffee and the support. So they have requested this song, which is Inca Roads, live in Los Angeles, California, August 27th, 1974. To give you some perspective, my parents were 1 year old when this was happening. I was not even baby Cloud. So yeah, it was a long time ago. Just a few days ago, I published my very first reaction to Frank Zappa, which was Montana. However, I recorded that video months ago and put it on my main channel, which I am now moving that music to this one because it's just for classics. This is the new channel. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested in classic music. So I really haven't heard Frank Zappa in like 6 months. That was when I recorded that video. So here we go. Looks like a longer song, and I'm sure this is going to be a whole trippy experience. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like to support my music journey, please check out my Patreon over here. Makes a big difference. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go. Sorry to pause it. I'm not going to keep pausing it a lot, but when the song started and there were all these sounds going on, I was thinking in my head, man, there is already like UFO like sound effects going on. And now that I think I'm connecting the dots here, a vehicle round, did it have a motor? The Inca lines, I am aware of what they are. I'm a big fan of aliens and the idea that they were here, but anyway, okay.
Was it round and did it have a motor, or was it something different?
Show what different. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my entire life. A round ball after good. That watch can't do nothing for you. Did a vehicle fly along the mountains and find a place to park itself? Park itself. Park it. Or did someone build a place to leave a space for such a thing to land?
There he is, the man himself. He's in the zone. Oh, the transition there. Is that a xylophone? I think that's what it's called, that instrument. Gong.
Did a vehicle come from somewhere other? Did a vehicle come from somewhere other? Did the Indians first on the bill carve a veil?
Is he rapping? Could you consider that, you know, one of the first rap, bars in a song?
Rather than the Indians first on the bill carve a veil.
This part sounds like if you were trying to make contact and there's some sort of like a signal sound, like beep 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 beep, like you're trying to reach outer constellations, so there's going to be some sort of delay and feedback and stuff. That's kind of a cool sound effect. Find yourself someone that looks at you the way that woman looks at Frank Zappa.
booger bear come from somewhere out there?
Just a little perilous.
Was she running? Did she have a motor?
Or was she something different?
Guacamole queen.
Guacamole queen.
Guacamole queen.
At the Armadillo in Austin, Texas. Or did someone build a place
Or leave a space for just a thing to laugh.
What?
Chester?
What? Let's go back to those lines.
Did a booger bear come from somewhere out there?
Just a little perilous.
Was she running? Did she have a motor?
Or was she something different?
Guacamole queen.
Guacamole queen.
Guacamole queen.
At the Armadillo in Austin, Texas. Or did someone build a place
Or leave a space for just a thing to laugh.
Chester's thing en route.
Did a booger bear come from somewhere out there? Did a booger bear come from somewhere out there? Did the Indians first on the bell? Our brother hell. On Ruth. On Ruth. That's Ruth.
Thank you very much.
That might be my new way of ending the reactions here. Thank you very much. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. This is like mind-blowing type of music. It's so trippy. It's psychedelic, you know, in a way. It sounds experimental, like they're just kind of having fun with the different elements of instrumentation. That lady, Ruth, if that is Ruth, she was playing like 5 different instruments. Huge drums. I don't even know what these are called, guys. I am no professional, and I'm also not a doctor. So this is not medical advice or anything like that. It's just a entertainment reaction. Xylophone, I think it is, and like a variation of it, a gong, and she was going crazy. I like this part at the end where they were kind of having like a drum off. You hear the like a regular drum kit, and then she was doing that same drum pattern on the xylophone. It was a very cool back and forth. The whole song here about UFOs in Peru, I think that's what it is. Inca roads, or the, what do they call it? The Nazca lines? Let's see if it's the same thing. I'm just going to do some quick research here. Don't worry. It's only going to take a second. Inca roads. Okay, that's what... Yeah, massive. Pre-Columbian. Empire across modern-day Peru, Chile, Ecuador, Colombia. This is where I'm from. I am transmitting this reaction to you from Colombia. All right, maybe it's kind of similar. I mean, I'm thinking of the Nazca lines. Nazca lines in Peru, which is essentially, I mean, if you haven't heard, it's just like gigantic lines drawn on the side of mountains in the middle of the desert, and they are depicting just like imagery such as animals, insects, maybe birds, and you know, it's kind of very intriguing on like why they would even make that. And also, given the time period, thousands of years ago, they didn't have the technology, so to be able to do something that huge from the ground without having the aerial perspective, it's kind of like a genius, you know, construction. It was like ahead of its time. So yeah, I'm thinking the way they said it, like, did it have a motor, or was it something else? It's like this round thing. What was it doing? This vehicle, UFOs, like instantly, like I get that. And it's so on par with the type of music that they're playing. I wouldn't have it any other way, right? And then they're bringing up like guacamole there at the end. Booger bears, is that what they said? I mean, this is terminology from the 70s, so don't blame me, guys. I was not living in this time period. So booger bear, let's look that up. Booger bear. Viewer discretion is advised. I don't know what's going to happen here. Booger bear refers primarily to a type of cryptid or folkloric creature reported in the Appalachian and Ozark regions, often described as large, hairy, ape-like bear. Alternatively, Booger Bear is a 1973 soul funk album by the Buddy Miles Express. Okay, so basically Bigfoot. All right. And these guys are just wacky. They're different, but you could tell that they're having the time of their lives. Everybody involved, like their expressions, it's like, yeah, we created this and we're doing it. We're having fun. It's a whole vibe. And you really have to get into it, because if you're not connected with the song, I can see how people will be like, what the hell is this? But I, of course, get right into the music. I put myself in the situation. I'm thinking, okay, I am living in 1974. I am 18 years old, and I'm attending a Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention concert. So I'm there with you. And yeah, just the creation of the sound design. It goes here, it goes there. Maybe the lyrics kind of play a role in influencing your take on the song. So I of course think about, I'm on like a spaceship and I'm just flying around, in the middle of the desert. And yeah, it's just kind of surreal. Sometimes they have like solos, right? The instruments, I heard it from the woman that was playing her instruments, and there was a long part with Frank playing the guitar. It was a guitar solo, but it's one of those that felt kind of casual, because for the most part, when you mention guitar solos, you're thinking, oh, it's going to be something epic, right? This is going to hit big, and but here he's just kind of doing it nonchalantly. He's just kind of going off. This really feels like a fever dream. And the way this guy was rapping, I think that it feels ahead of its time, being 1974. Yeah, these guys know how to do it. It's a very particular sound for sure. But I'm here for it. So if you have suggestions, please comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.